Hey there, I'm Dr. Hisham Said. I'll be your instructor in the Civil Engineering Lab CENG43 Strength of Materials. My job is to guide you through a series of lab experiments so you can understand more the concepts you will learn in the lecture. Such as the behavior of the materials, different materials under different loading cases. So, for example, we'll use that foam beam, that will be a resource for you. But there are different load cases that we'll see in the lab, such as tensile, so pulling it away, or compressive. So both of these are axial. We'll experiment also with the torsional loading. Then there is the flexural in beams, and then there is the case of the combine. So all this fun stuff you will see in the lab, and this lab is the only place or one of the few places on campus that it is fine for you to break stuff. Kara Horwold will be our amazing lab teaching assistant. She is one of our graduate civil engineering students. She taught before this lab, so this is a great thing, and she will be an amazing resource for you. Please get familiar with the documents that I posted on Camino. So first, check the lab syllabus so you can know about the lab schedule, dates of different experiments you will do, and the deliverables, deadlines for these. Get familiar with the syllabus. This is basically the contract between you and me. So the clearer that picture of that contract, and expectations, the better experience you will have in the lab. The second document that I would ask you to review is the lab safety rules that our lab manager put together. So please check that document. We take your safety in the lab very seriously, and we need your help with that, so we'll have a safe and fun time in the lab. The third document that you need to review is related to instructions about how you build your foam beam. That's an optional. It's not something that you have to do, but I recommend it, so especially if you're kind of a visual person, so you can see these lines here will help you to understand the behavior and the strains of the material under different loading. So flexural will help you to visualize the compression and the tension. So please check Camino. This will be our online reference for the lab. All the documents will be published there, and check it frequently to check for deadlines and posted documents. In the first week, also please work on the first lab assignment. So check Camino again for information about that. It's basically a very simple assignment. I need to learn more about you, your teamwork style, so I can build lab groups in an informative way. So I need to learn more about you. We will have, usually this lab includes weekly assignments. So these weekly assignments are majorly you writing lab reports, summarizing your observations from the experiments you did in the week before, and other things like designing the strongest balsa wood beam that you will break. So expect a weekly assignment, and it is a group based, so if the key here is teamwork, so make sure that you have good team work rules within your group, and once you have that set up, you will have a fun and productive team to work with. During the lab, just heads up, you will experience some short and long periods of waiting in the classroom. So there is a classroom reserved for the lab, and there is the actual physical civil engineering lab where we'll go and do the experiments. So just as a heads up, expect these wait time, and these are out of our hands. We have just one set of experiment testing equipment for every experiment you will do. Expect maybe between 20, 30, an average 30 minutes wait time for every lab. What I can do is I will work with our lab manager and the teaching assistant to kind of try to accelerate things. But my advice to you is to use the waiting time here wisely so you can work on your homework of the strength of materials and other courses even. There's no restriction here. And I will be myself available to help you in any problems that you have issues with for the strength of materials. Again, welcome to CENG43 Lab. It's my pleasure to be your instructor here, and I'm looking forward to seeing you all very soon, and enjoy your break.